going to be the last contribution for Sudarat Chuchun. She's replaced by Kataranan Apashai.
I've got to say, from that replay, I was somewhat relieved because heavy contact aside for Hayley Raso, it didn't look like the knee was sort of structurally compromised, and that was the fear. But fortunately for Hayley Raso, she's back up on her feet, looking a little uncomfortable, no less. But as you said, Robbie, I'm sure that one will hurt more tomorrow.
Well, the last thing the Matildas need is another knee injury. Kaya Simon faces a race against the clock to be ready. Holly McNamara is coming back. Ellie Carpenter as well from ACL injuries. Van Egmond is preparing to come into the contest. Will that change come before half-time? She's heading off to warm up down the flankers. Ford turning inside and out and getting the better of the substitute. Into the area, Ford still, the little touch. Outside of the net, a few of the people, almost myself, on this side of the ground.
Oh, you celebrated that one, Robbie, I saw you.
Kerr making that run to the near post again.
I think Caitlin Ford might have fooled the cameraman on that occasion too with that little jink. Really lovely footwork.
Gorrie's ball delivers. Kerr's header! And Sam Kerr scores! Goal number 12 of the year for Sam Kerr. Her best return over a calendar 12 months. And the Matildas get the very least that they deserve. In the 40th minute of this contest, they lead Thailand by a goal to nil.
Yet again, a beautiful delivery from this corner. Sam Kerr doing as Sam Kerr does. Beautifully timed header. Got up really well on that one. And after the chances of this first half, she had to put one away. And that was a well-finished header, well-timed header from the captain, Sam Kerr.
Goal number 61 for Australia's all-time leading goal scorer. Just about half the Matildas shirts in attendance here have Kerr and the number 20 on the back of them.
And true to form against Thailand, that goal coming so close to half-time.
Exactly, the key now is not to concede. What is happening more and more often is to concede goals against this Thailand side, because they've only ever scored 4 against Australia. That's now 31 for Australia in 9 matches scored. But 3 of those 4 goals have come the last 3 times they've played. Here's Rodon, who started at right back, has moved to left back now with the introduction of Opashai. He's gone to right back. Now, will that open the floodgates, as it did 2 years ago in a friendly in Perth, where that opening goal came in the 44th minute and it ended 6-0. Grant looking for Raso, who has recovered enough to make it to the break, but I'm convinced we'll be seeing her on the other side of 15-minute cool-down period for that left quad. Certainly don't need to risk anything. She's been in excellent form for Manchester City as well in the English First Division. Hayley Raso, Manchester City, currently sitting 4th in the English top flight. Catley with Nevin for Vine, can't control, but Kerr is lurking. Oh, and she might yet intercept that back pass. Polkinghorne, first to every long ball forward at the moment. 33 19-year-old who spent half her life in green and gold. Down the left, Nevin looks to drive it in hard, but the flag is up for offside. Making sure this one is taken from the right place, the vastly experienced Anna-Marie Kylie. Cleared only as far as can be. Flag belatedly going up for offside against Chatabut. Horn thought about coming right to Grant, brought it back, and now Catley, long, good ball over the top, Kerr, she's in again, looking for Ford. Well, it was selfless from Sam Kerr, who felt at the very least they might have a corner to show for it.
You've got to say on that occasion, good pressure from Boonsing in goal, just doing enough to put Caitlin Ford off the oncoming pressure. You're right, very selfless play there from Sam Kerr. I thought she'd look to dink that one just over the goalkeeper herself.
Gorry pounces on a poor clearance, good ball in, oh, and Ford can't control. Despite all the goalmouth action, I don't think Tony Gustafsson's going to be a happy coach at the end of 45 minutes here. His side have been on top. His side, importantly, conceded one good chance to the opposition when it was still scoreless, and now we're just starting to see some really gilt-edged opportunities go begging. Free kick. Goes Thailand's way. Okamoto there, a midfielder who had a 14-year professional career in Japan before taking over the Cerezo Osaka girls team, and then the ladies. Zitamni with another presentable opportunity. Yes, for the second time it's a shot from just outside the box, but it is still an effort that could have been on target.
Not quite the clearance from Charlie Grant that the Matildas needed there. That's dropped straight to Tumneen. She's been a little worse for wear after that one. We know she did pick up a knock in training and an ankle roll earlier in the week, and seemed to tweak that against Sweden on Saturday too, and you can see her just trying to jog that one off.
You don't want all your players just jogging off knocks in a friendly match like this. 2 minutes of stoppage time, the first of those has expired, and is there going to be a second goal for the Matildas? Courtney Vine keeps it in play, back with Ford. Good urgency from Ford to try and get us going again, with Vine into the area. Gorry with Polkinghorn, 30 seconds left to try and fashion out one last opportunity in this first half. Thailand still closing down space, still fighting for everything. That's a good ball though. Cooney cross, inside and out. Then the ball low across to the front post. Gorry wins it straight back for the green and gold. Looks up and crosses. Ford looking for the glancing header. It might yet fall. Sam Kerr, the back heel for Rasso. Now Grant. The 2 minutes of stoppage time are up. Rasso. The double team is dunged up. Comes and helps out, and they have repelled one last attack and are still in this contest, Thailand, despite conceding 14 shots at their goal. Sam Kerr's 61st international goal finally arrived in the 40th minute of this match. Despite all their chances, the Matildas yet to put the game to bed. Half-time in Gosford. Australia 1, Thailand 0.
I'm Cindy. Welcome to my dorm room. This is my walk-in closet / vanity. This is very nap. A lot. Every dorm needs a cotton candy maker.
My name is Gary.
Pastel.
Josie, I have MS.
I have MS.
MS is what we have.
I take Ocrevus.
An infusion treatment that's 2 times a year.
A prescription for adults with relapsing or primary progressive forms of multiple sclerosis, Ocrevus is proven effective in reducing relapses in RMS and slowing disability progression in RMS and PPMS.
Don't take Ocrevus if you've had a life-threatening allergic reaction to it or have Hep B. Tell your doctor about vaccinations or if you've had colitis or Hep B, as Hep B could come back. A common side effect of Ocrevus is infusion reactions. Some may be serious and require hospitalization. It can increase your risk of infections, which can be serious and may decrease some immunoglobulins. PML is rare but may happen with Ocrevus. It can lead to disability or death. An increased risk of colitis and cancer, including breast cancer, may exist.
MS is what we have.
Not who we are.
Not who we are.
Not who we are. Ask your doctor about Ocrevus and join our community.
Did I tell you I bought our car from Carvana?
It was so easy. I found the perfect car, under budget too, and I get 7 days to love it or my money back. I love it! I thought online meant no one to help me, but Susan from Carvana had all the answers. She didn't try to upsell me, not once, because they're not salespeople. What do you guess who just checked in on me? Susan from Carvana!
We'll drive you happy. At Carvana.
This Friday. For all that died, don't mess.
You'll be given 45 seconds to escape.
With the chef.
I love you all.
Menu. Theaters Friday. Rated R.
What?
My song when I told Penny Tony, listen to my tone, you ain't catching you a Tony. I walk when he walk, when you running with a shotty. Why you running from us? Why you messing with us? Baby, roll up. You ain't ready, roll up. Pull up machete, cut the band with paper. Let's roll out, baby, loud. Freak it.
Feels like we're onto something. Feels like a change is coming. Feels like a change is coming.
Took a while to get up here. We started in 1959. Then we took a hard left in East Africa. A right at Baja. A 180 in the empty quarter. And that 65-degree incline at Hell's Revenge. But we didn't do all that just to get here. We did it to give you a truck that'll take you anywhere. This is the new Nissan.
Peaceful state. Full plate. Wait, are you my blind date? Dancing crew, trip for 2, nail the final interview. Buy or lease. Masterpiece. Inside joke. Artichoke. Game with Doug. Brand new mug. Come here, kid. Give me a hug. The more you want to do, the more we want to do. Boosters designed for COVID-19 variants are now available. Brought to you by Pfizer and BioNTech.
Jadi, ikan dari dokter kan baik aja tersenyum. Baik. Aku kan gusto sa rumah Mbak ya kau kerjaan menunggu. Ilang dia kata.
Took a while to get up here. We started out around 1959. Then we took a hard left in East Africa. A right at Baja. A 180 in the empty quarter. And that 65-degree incline at Hell's Revenge. But we didn't do all that just to get here. We did it to give you a truck that'll take you anywhere. This is the new Nissan. I'd do anything for you, dear, anything.
This holiday season, PetSmart treats loyalty members earn double points on all merry and bright gifts and more. PetSmart, anything for pets.
What the hell is going on?
We're all gonna die this Friday.
Please hold still.
Our guest. It's all part of the menu. The menu. Rated R.
Okay, I'm an alien.
If you're making a sci-fi movie, you need to finish the special effects.
Does that look good?
And if you want to save by bundling home and car insurance, you need Geico.
With DirecTV, I can get live TV and on demand together. Football, housewives. Football, housewives. Football, housewives. Whoops.
The housewives are on the field. I repeat, the housewives are on the field.
I just want to talk!
TV together. Call 1-800-DIRECTV to save up to $120.
But
On its own when I told Penny Tony, listen to my tone, you ain't catching you a Tony. Award-winning walk when you running with a shotty. Why you running from us? Why you messing with us? Baby, pull up. You ain't ready, roll up. Pull up machete, cut the bamboo paper. Let's roll out, baby, loud. Frank it.
When it comes to the long haul, we're thinking of every mile. The all-electric Hyundai Ioniq 5. It's your journey.
A great story has magic, power, and every once in a while, it has miracles. As luck would have it, that's our story.
Start playing and never stop playing. You get the most from the game when you're having fun.
Each year at the Home Depot, we get so ecstatic. We pull out the tools to make holiday magic. All through November, we have Black Friday savings because no one should wait to get decorated. The Home Depot, how doers get more done.
Formula One cars are like aircraft but upside down. They're creating lift, but they're creating lift in the opposite sense. We're pushing the tyres into the ground. The only bit that actually touches the ground are the tyres, so as much down.
We are set for kickoff in this second half. And it's Thailand whose hopes of making a third consecutive World Cup will play out in February in New Zealand in the Intercontinental Playoff. They are getting a taste of what it will take in the tournament proper next July against a Matildas side who have the lead, a Matildas side fresh from that win over Sweden last time out. Grace Gill, a Matildas side looking for 4 consecutive wins for the first time under Tony Gustafsson, and a Matildas side who have made 3 changes at the break.
And wouldn't that be an emphatic end to the year for the Matildas? Should they round out the calendar year with a result this afternoon against Thailand? Things are pointing to suggest that that will be exactly what does happen. But Tony Gustafsson did mention after the Sweden game that there would be changes tonight, not necessarily to the starting lineup as we saw, but a multitude of subs throughout the game.
Here's Rasso with Emily Van Egmond. It's a good ball back for Rasso, who's just got too much pace. Fantastic goal. Well, she showed a clean pair of heels to the opposition. Hayley Rasso, she spotted the opening and she just burst straight through it.
Well, that is the start the Matildas wanted to this second half. And Hayley Rasso, that's electric. A really good run through the middle of the park there. She continues her run, and this first touch gets her away from the Thailand defence. We know the speed, the pace that Hayley Rasso possesses. And that's a really neat finish as well, and what a wonderful way for the Matildas to get this second 45 minutes up and running.
A cool finish from Hayley Rasso to bring up double figures in green and gold. Gold number 10. To the Manchester City winger, who took a heavy knock in the first half, but has managed to run it off. So just to run through those substitutions for you, because there were 3 at the break, and here is one of them, Mary Fowler, looking to release Sam Kerr. Emily Van Egmond also came on, has already provided the assist as Kerr looked into the middle and then went straight for goal. So Emily Van Egmond has replaced Caitlin Ford in that false 9 role, if you like, just behind Sam Kerr. Mary Fowler has come on for Courtney Vine, which has seen Hayley Rasso move to her more familiar right-wing position. And in the coach's surprise playbook, Larissa Crummer has come on for Charlie Grant and is at right back, the Brisbane striker. As it's over the top, flag up for offside against Fowler. And we thought maybe, or I thought maybe, the same move had happened last Saturday against Sweden with Crummer coming on. At what looked like for a moment it might have been a right back position. You said you weren't a fan, Grace, but here she is now with 45 minutes.
Well, uncertain was, I think, the words that I may have used, Robbie, around Larissa Crummer at right back, but certainly a good opportunity for her to prove herself in this position for the next 45 minutes. And really, I've only said so as knowing Larissa Crummer for a few years, having played in Queensland and played against her as a striker. So, to my mind, a perhaps unfamiliar position for Crummer at right back.
A good goal scorer as Kerr is released down the left-hand side. Playing for the Brisbane Roar. That's a lovely turn from Fowler. Might be able to get a shot off. It does. And it whistles just over the crossbar.
We saw the impact that Mary Fowler had off the bench against Sweden. That's a really delightful turn too. She's got that shot away really well. Leaning back just slightly means that she hasn't been able to keep that one on target, and a bit of frustration, but it's a promising sign there from Mary Fowler.
She was the youngest player at the World Cup in 2019. She's still only 19 years of age now, earning cap number 32 for the Matildas. Irish dad, Papua New Guinean mum, looking forward to playing Ireland in the World Cup. As here's Thailand! Ooh! And that one almost sneaking through. from Orapin Wengun, who had that first shot for Thailand in this contest. And that required saving from Tegan Micah.
Well, Wengun has struck that really nicely. What a great piece of goalkeeping, though, from Tegan Micah. She's had to hold her position really well, protect her near post, and that's a quality save from Micah.
It's going to be 28-year-old Silawan Itami to take, and it comes near post. Polkinghorn's missed it, but the back post was Chetabud. Now it comes back again over the top, and that's a more comfortable one. Ooh, for Tegan Micah. Hand-in-mouth moment in a nervy minute or so. 3 little mistakes that could have proved costly.
And they're those moments we spoke about in the first half, Robbie, where if a goalkeeper doesn't have too much to do, they can fall asleep. I'm not suggesting that's the case with Micah, but it was a great shot, and she got down to make a really good quality save too.
We just saw one of those what are becoming trademark runs from Kyra Cooney-Cross, where she spots half a yard and just accelerates from deep in midfield. Gorry, little 1-2 with Van Egmond. That's an important header from Catley, but Thailand come again. Dungdar's offside. The flag goes up eventually. For the moment, no other players warming up for the Matildas. Oh, as here they come again down the right-hand side with Rasso. Van Egmond in the middle, Fowler as well. It's deflected for Fowler off Van Egmond. And comfortable for Boon Singh.
Well, that was lovely there from Hayley Rasso. Combined nicely for a little give and go. And again, just utilising that speed. You know she's so effective with. The ball did find its way to Mary Fowler in the box, but it wasn't quite the shot I'm sure Fowler would have liked to get away.
Cromer back with Polkinghorn. Micah with Catley. Nevin back with Catley, it's well played. And just diving in and doing enough to foul the Arsenal left back. Mind you, has played the last 3 WSL matches. That's centre back for Arsenal as well.
Look, I think Steph Catley looks really comfortable in that centre-half position too. We've mentioned her set ball ability, but in the centre of the park there at centre-half, she's got plenty of time and space on the ball more often than not to hit them as she would a set piece. Very composed player. It does bring her centrally, take her away from that wing-back position we know that she is so effective at, but what I think it does prove is that she's capable of playing, should we need, in the Matildas side, a centre-half position.
Well, sometimes in a tournament like the World Cup where injury can demand a reshuffle, so it wasn't quite so easy. From Rasso for Gorry. Cooney-Cross again, cleaning up at the back, and then Cooley turning. Cromer inside with Gorry, and the Matildas hold on to possession. Make Thailand work a little bit harder. As it's one over the top for Van Egmond, flags up for offside. She's got an excellent scoring record against Thailand, Emily Van Egmond. Less than a minute in, she provided that assist for Hayley Rasso, even if Rasso still had plenty to do. Hugely experienced footballer for the Matildas. Van Egmond, this is cap number 114. One of the Centurions in this squad that will be hoping to go to the World Cup, of course. Cooney-Cross over the top for Rasso. She'll run away again here. Hayley Rasso, no support. She has to go it alone. Shot blocked again. Thailand getting defenders back well. And Thailand showing some good feet there at the back. Some lovely football to play their way out of a tight press. The substitute, Upachai. Couldn't find Chatterboot. Cromer with Van Egmond. Kyra Cooney-Cross. one of those lung-busting runs from midfield. That's frustrating when you're already chasing the ball so much, when you're playing so hard, defending so hard without the ball. And here it is in behind again for Kerr. Boom Singh comes and the pass is overhead. You have to treat the possession with a little bit more respect. You have to hold on to it as long as you can.
You do, and otherwise it becomes a very tough and tiring day at the office when you're expending so much energy defensively and then trying to turn around on the counter-attack only to give possession away. It's just exhausting.
Fowler, lovely interchange of passes as Kerr releases Nevin. The cutback, Evie misses it, leaves it, oh, and Rasso up the post for a second time this evening. Well, it was beautifully left by Emily Van Egmond. Rasso missing out on the chance for a brace, for now at least.
It was a delightful bit of play there from the Matildas. The build-up, the combination down the left-hand side. Corny Nevin making an excellent run. You mentioned as well, Van Egmond leaving it delightfully.
Here they come again. Rasso again. Looks up, crosses. The header away by Sankun. Catley with Fowler. Gorry. Cooney cross. For Rasso again. Cooney cross goes again. Finds a hit. Drives the ball across the face of goal. And it's repelled one more time by Bramnak. Polkinghorne running into the hole left by Gorry. Katrina Gorry now with the chance. Across. Great save. The flag was up for offside, but take nothing away from that acrobatic stop by Wadarpon Boonsing.
That is an excellent save from the goalkeeper. Sure as anything, Emily Van Egmond in that part of the field, and she knows she should have buried that one. Lovely bit of interplay between the Matildas, and you can see she did drift into an offside position, but the shot itself was a very savable height for the goalkeeper, and to take nothing away from the acrobatics because it was an excellent save, but that just needs to be a pass into the back of the net there from Van Egmond.
Well, the pass ended up being a little bit behind her, probably because she was offside. Oh, good strength again from Cooney Cross, who looks determined to get her first goal for Australia. She went close there. Back in again. Oh, and off the post for the third time.
Desperation stakes there for Thailand to keep that one out the back of the net. 3 times now Australia has hit the woodwork.
Was it Hayley Rasso again? This was a great run.
Brilliant driving run by Cooney Cross, and just the slightest of touches there to see that one onto the post.
Katrina Gorry, already 1 assist for the opening goal from Sam Kerr, and it comes again. Boonsing pads it away, only as far as Van Egmond. Closed down by Upachai. Rasso again with Fowler. Catley and Gorry, they've fashioned this well, the Matildas. The cross in. Polkinghorne was forward, looking to crown her special night with a goal as well. Be careful on the counter-attack. Nipawan, the captain, looking for Intami. 2 of the most creative players in this side, 2 of the veterans, most experienced. The number 8 and the number 7.
That last ball from Nipawan, just a little bit too straight, a little bit too easy a read there for Tegan Micah just to come and collect.
You can see on the sidelines there that Matildas are preparing another change. The number 27, Alex Chidiac, who returns to Melbourne Victory this year after spending the off-season with Racing Louisville in the United States of America. She'll be joined at Melbourne Victory by Elise Kellen-Knight, who we might see make her return in green and gold this evening. Here's Fowler. Oh, it's a good run from Catley. Just forgetting that she's in the middle of defence, and that was the old left-back days. Here she goes again. The 1-2 with Kerr, looks up and crosses. And Egmont was in the middle, and it's cleared by Giratana Pavipul.
Look, I don't think Steph Catley's forgotten at all. I think she's just said, going to have a run here, but Courtney Nevin has tucked in a little bit more centrally, perhaps giving Catley a bit of licence to get forward.
An hour gone. Sam Kerr makes way for Chidiac, the global superstar. Here's her goal. She has such an incredible leap, doesn't she? And timing to go with it.
Oh, she's got excellent timing on those headers, and she knows she could have had a couple more tonight, but it was a great finish nonetheless from Sam Kerr.
Cap number 22 for the 23-year-old Alex Chidiac. Katrina Gorry delivers near post. There's Larissa Cromer, who was there. I think it should have probably been another corner. Matildas can't quite believe it. Now, what does the introduction of Chidiac mean? I think Steph Catley has gone. No, back into the middle now. We know Courtney Nevin can also play in the centre of defence. She was just covering. Here it comes long, Nevin's header. So Chidiac is onto the left side of midfield, and it's Mary Fowler who's up front now alongside Emily Van Egmond. Tulkinghorn with Gorry. Cromer. Gorry again. Van Egmond, it's a clever little lay down for Rasso. And she had 2 or 3 to aim through in the middle, and just a little rush of blood. You can see what she was trying to do, but she couldn't execute it the way she wanted.
Well, it felt kindly for Hayley Rasso there. And those finishes, very least, must challenge the goalkeeper, must force a save from the goalkeeper. Frustration from Hayley Rasso as immediately after that one sailed over the crossbar, the hands are on the head. She knows she needed to force a save there.
Here's Nevin with Gorry. All the way back with Tulkinghorn. Cromer. The high press coming from Thailand. Matildas will have to play their way out of this, and they can't there. Cromer turning down a blind alley. Good strength from Tulkinghorn, getting the better of Chatterboot. Cromer again. Oh, back to Micah, almost inviting Dungda into the challenge. And Egmont does well in the end with the header, and now a lovely ball over the top. That looked very, very close for Alex Chidiac. Just went perhaps a moment too soon.
You could see Alex Chidiac just hesitate, just slightly, checking to see if she was offside. She tried to slow herself down here.
Just about let that go. 22 shots to 3 in favour of the Matildas. 7 on target. There could have been a lot more on target, and there could have been a lot more goals. With all due respect to Wadaporn Boon Singh, who's made a couple of great saves, the best of which was from from a shot that probably wouldn't have counted for offside. It's not very often expected goals exceed actual goals scored, and the Matildas' expected goals is quickly climbing towards 4 for the 2 they have on the scoreboard at the moment. Cooney crossed with Van Egmond. Fowler will get there. Does well. Cooney cross again. He hit it sweetly.
Cross, she is just looking for that first goal in Australian colours, but to note the impact of Alex Chidiac just picking the pocket there of her opposition to create that chance for the Matildas.
Itami against Cromer, looking for Chatterboot, no way through. Well, Chidiac knows what it takes to, or feels like perhaps, to score your debut goal for Australia against Thailand as well. It came in that 6-0 win in Perth. It remains her one and only goal in green and gold so far for Alex Chidiac. Cross looking to emulate that feat. Larissa Cromer's last goal for Australia also came in that match against Thailand. Shy. Forced onto the back foot. Tamni trying to go with Gorry. It's behind Fowler and Chidiac can't quite get there in time. Catley, who's wearing the captain's armband, finds Katrina Gorry. Or rather, Cooney Cross with Chidiac down the left-hand side. Nevin with Cooney Cross again. For Nevin. Good first touch that takes her into the area. The cutback for Chidiac. Desperate block. You have to take your hat off to this side. That was Nipawan, the captain. They have put their bodies on the line to defend their goal this evening.
Well, desperation defending there for Thailand, and it had to be. It was a great first touch from Courtney Nevin. She knew exactly what she was doing before that ball got to her.
Now Chidiac with Fowler. Oh, lovely turn. Mary Fowler lining up. You know that left foot can pack a punch. That one, a little too much power.
The first move from Fowler there was a good one. Taking it onto her left foot. We know she's more than capable on both her left and her right. But on that occasion, completely splayed that. Again, needs to be getting that on target and forcing a save from the goalkeeper. There were numbers in the box. Rasso was there. Van Egmond was there.
Referee just stopping play for a bit of cramp, I think it is, for Panita Jiratana Pavibul. Captain Nipawan Punyosuk there. As we see, Ivy Luik warming up. Some of those youngsters on the bench, some of the more experienced as well. Chloe Lagazo is there. She'll be looking for a couple more minutes on her comeback as well. A good crowd in attendance here in Gosford, over 11,000. So a great turnout at the Gosford Stadium, the home of the Central Coast Mariners. And everywhere Matildas go, the kids are there as well. Such fantastic role models. Grace, you as a former Matilda as well know how it feels. Women's football is only going from strength to strength, as we're going to see firsthand here next year.
We saw on Saturday night too, down at Amy Park, the Matildas absolutely exhausted after that performance, spent over an hour signing autographs, taking photos, spending time with the fans, which was just so lovely to see, and you can see how much it means to these youngsters too. The Matildas are just absolute stars, and it was a real delight.
know it's going to be the case again tonight. The Matildas, wherever they play, they take the time, win, lose or draw, at the end of the game, to go and meet the young kids, boys and girls as well. They really are national role models. There's a double change is coming. So the number 7, Silawan Intami, is coming off. That's the number 4 who's run on there, Subapron Intara Prasit. And the number 6 coming into the game, Troy Chompu Somnek, who is an attacking player who's moved straight on up on that left-hand side of the pitch. The other second player going off there was Chirakana Papibul, who has been stretchered off. She's back to her feet now, I'm pleased to say. There's also high-fiving some kids down the touchline as she makes her way off as well. Good to see. Chidiak with Rasso. Cooney cross. Chompu Sumyak, who just came on, the number 6, was one of the 2 goal scorers against the Australia under-23 side that drew 2-2 in July against Thailand in the Asian Women's Championship, as opposed to Asian Cup, which was January, Southeast Asian Championships. She's up against Larissa Crummer there on your screen now. Possession still very much in Australia's favour. But those 3 shots for Thailand, particularly the first and third, from the number 15, Orapin Wengun, very nearly got Thailand on the scoreboard. And as Australia make changes as well, and Elise Kellen-Knight is one of the players warming up along with Ivy Lewick. Yet see the goal would perhaps just put the result in some doubt. And Egmont gets away from a tight position, the switch of play, Uprachai. Back to Boon Singh. Very nicely done. Forward to Orapin. Great challenge though, look at the pressing coming from Cooney Cross, the central midfielder, sensing the danger. Replacing Chidiak, who stayed forward. Now Cooney Cross again. Into Fowler, the little touch for Nevin. It's good play again from the Matildas. The cutback. This time, Van Egmond with Rasso. Oh, she didn't pull the trigger. They managed to get a corner out of that, but only just.
And look at it, it was this build-up play for me that was really quite pretty to watch. The combinations between Courtney Nevin, Mary Fowler. Cara Cooney Cross to find Mary Fowler and Courtney Nevin to continue her run. Look for that cross across the 6-yard box. Not quite sure how the Matildas didn't get a shot away from that. It was a good chance.
Crummer, Polkinghorn, Van Egmond. The big guns have come forward. Fowler's in there as well. In it comes from Catley towards Polkinghorn. Fowler's nod down is wide of the mark. Just over 15 minutes left. When we saw that first goal from Sam Kerr, we thought perhaps, and particularly with Rasso's early in the second half, perhaps the floodgates were going to open. And it's to the credit of this Thailand side that hasn't happened. They haven't posed, as we were just saying, that much of a threat at the other end. But they're battle is not about beating Australia here, it's about beating Cameroon and then Portugal in 4 months' time in the Intercontinental playoffs, as Gorry is getting forward more and more now.
Really well defended there from Thailand. Great use of the body. Katrina Gorry was making an excellent run into the box, and Thailand were able just to hold really strong in that 1v1 challenge and shut down another good forward run from the Matildas.
Pachai fouled by Fowler. Long ball looking for Orapin, but not getting past Nevin. Upachai, Orapin again, only as far as Courtney Nevin. Catley with Gorry. Back to Polkinghorne. Hayley Rasso, who's at right back now because Larissa Crummer is up front. As here goes Fowler. Crummer making the run near post. Fowler still. One way then the other. Mary Fowler still going. Perhaps a twist or a turn too many there from Mary Fowler.
It almost looked like a little bit of indecision there in her mind after that one wayward shot on her left foot before. Having the thought of whether to cross it. There were, again, Matilda's shirts in the box. Perhaps she saw those out of the corner of her eye and hesitated on unleashing that shot.
Katrina Gorry again. Down in the corner, two arms raised in front of the Matilda's active support. In it comes, back post. Polkinghorne leaping. Here's Fowler again. Brings it back onto the left. Chidiac poking at it from the edge of the box. Cooney cross with Catley. Polkinghorne wants it long to the back post.
Chidiac got a nice piece of that shot too, and if it wasn't for a great blue ball of Thailand defenders, I thought it had a great trajectory on it.
You can see her right knee strapped, Alex Chidiac. The knock she took in training, but it can't prevent her on the field here this evening, even if it did keep her out against Sweden. Catley with Gorry. And Egmond and Crummer making the runs. It's a good ball from Gorry over the top for Crummer. Good strength as well. And trying to chip it over the keeper. She applauds the pass from Steph Catley, but can't make it stick. Katrina Gorry rather with the ball over the top.
That's a really well-timed run there from Larissa Crummer too. She has shifted into that centre forward position where I would think is her more preferred or more natural position. You mentioned a couple of moments ago Robbie Hayley Rasso now at right back, so we've seen that change, and to be fair, seen a fair bit of change across this second 45 minutes.
Still, Havy Lewick, Elise Callan-Knight, Matilda McNamara are warming up on the sidelines for the Matildas. Six changes can be made in an international friendly. So there are still two more potentially to come in the last 11 minutes or so. Right, you're about to come now. Here's Chidiac. Looking for the pass. Offside against Van Egmond.
Van Egmond just started that play, just taking herself into an offside position, and just as Chidiac has gone to play the ball, stepped back in. It's a bit trickier in the middle of the park to have that awareness of your body and space and numbers around you, but regardless, just need to check your line and make sure that you've got that space to move into, that you haven't taken yourself offside.
Cooney cross, trying to thread it through, only just to Van Egmond. Now Gorry. Van Egmond again, looking for Crummer. Nangda. Looking for the ball in behind towards Chatterboot. Rasso is there with Micah. Elise Kellen-Knight is taking off the bib and making her way back towards the dugout. Big moment for this veteran of the Matildas, who's been sidelined for the best part of 2 years with injury. Before we do see her introduced, it's going to be a triple change for Thailand. The number 14, Peng Nam, to come in. Iravani Makris and Jirapon Mongkoldi as well. All three featured against the Western Sydney Wanderers. It's another ball over the top. Crummer's glancing header. Rasso. Forced all the way back again. There's Micah. Egmond's header. One for Fowler to chase. And Fowler has done well. Van Egmond takes over again. Cooney cross. Just couldn't get it onto the right foot quickly enough. Gorry. Looks like Ivy Lewick is preparing to come into the game as well, which, if that is the case, will mean no senior Matildas debut for Matilda McNamara. Plays football with AGF in Denmark. Not done yet though. Kellen-Knight is ready to come into the game for the first time in over 2 years as Crummer is in here. Her last goal came against Thailand, and it remains the case. What a chance for Larissa Crummer to add to her 4 international goals.
Well, that was a golden opportunity there for Larissa Crummer. It was a wonderfully timed run too, yet again, for the striker. But the Matildas tonight have been anything but clinical in front of goal, and I think that really wraps up that final third. Expertise there, but Larissa Crummer, she'll be disappointed with that one.
Ramnak is coming off. Dangda, number 17, has also made way, and it's Chatterboot, the number 21, the other striker, who's going to come off as well. While for the Matildas, here comes the change. Katrina Gorry, who could have provided almost double figures of assists this evening with those balls over the top and through balls like the one we just saw for Larissa Crummer, which weren't put away, but now Minnie makes way for KK. Elise Kellen-Knight, Tony Gustafsson acting as cheerleader down on the sidelines, trying to get a huge round of applause for Kellen-Knight as she's back on the pitch, and that warms the hearts of Matilda fans all over the country.
Oh, well, that is such a heartwarming moment there for Elise Kellen-Knight. The last couple of years out with injury, a really tumultuous injury experience at that. An ACL surgery went wrong, and then some follow-up surgeries. She's been sidelined frustratingly for over 2 years now, and what a lovely, lovely gesture to see Elise Kellen-Knight back in the Matildas, back on home soil here in Australia.
back in that number 6 role that was her own for so long. It's cap number 114 for Elise Kellen-Knight. And she plays a football at club level for Hammarby in Sweden, alongside the woman who's standing next to her, the number 23, Kyra Cooney-Cross. They have been excellent this season as Hammarby finished 5th in the Swedish First Division. Kyra Cooney-Cross has really learned so much from playing alongside Elise Kellen-Knight. She's been something of the mentor, and now for these last 5 minutes, Tony Gustafsson has them back out on the pitch together, the teammates at club level, teammates at national team level as well.
We have heard as well that Elise Kellen-Knight takes Kyra Cooney-Cross under her wing, both at club and for country too, and it's just such a kind gesture as an experienced player, bringing up one of Australia's best youngsters in Kyra Cooney-Cross and imparting all her wisdom. And KK certainly is a wise player, such a tactician and a really great technical player. Warmly welcomed back for the Matildas.
Is there something in the end of this match for Thailand? Ball back in, the header, oh, there so easily could have been. The header wide from Jirapon Mongoldi. And they have had their opportunities. They've been few and far between, but they have been very, very presentable.
You have to applaud Thailand for this late in the match. They've been doing a lot of defensive work, so to still be creating an opportunity like that, more or less a free header, very late in the match. These are the moments the Matildas need to tighten up on.
So often, football can come back and sting you when you don't take your chances. And sometimes it can feel unjust. Certainly it felt unjust against Korea Republic back in January in the quarterfinals of the Asian Cup, when Australia had so many chances before being eliminated from a competition they went to win. Thailand will be hoping this knack of staying in contests against bigger teams will hold them in good stead in February. If they can get past Cameroon, then against Portugal. Here come the Matildas again. Cooney-Cross for Rasso, down the right-hand side. Rasso turns and looks, but again, and Egmont drifted into an offside position.
A few times now Van Egmond has done that this evening. Playing a little higher up the field than perhaps she's used to, and here's a special moment unfolding in front of us, Robbie.
Well, it is. Ivy Lewick is not coming on. It's a very special moment. And I'm sorry for giving the McNamara family a heart attack if they were listening and thinking it wasn't going to happen, because here it comes now. She played and represented her country at every youth level, and now at senior level. A tap on the back from the coach. Matilda McNamara, the 23-year-old, comes on to replace Hayley Rasso and take her international bow.
Well, a high five from cap 151 in Claire Polkinghorne to cap number 1 in Matilda McNamara.
Fantastic moment. And is McNamara one of the late bolters for the Matildas? That right back position, which since the injury to Ellie Carpenter, Charlie Grant has more or less made her own. Ellie Carpenter, the Olympic Lyonnais European champion, still working her way back. She'll be watching this one. She continues to get back to her very, very best, Ellie Carpenter. It's good to see that the right back position is well furnished. Cross comes in, glancing header. Back in again, and Van Egmond manages to to get the header away. Senkur back into the area. And a second time. Orapin to the back post. It's been Thailand's most likely scorer. Orapin Wengun. In fact, that was the number 16. My apologies, Jirapon Koldi. With that effort, the substitute who just came on for Orapin. Nevin. Line, but Fowler can't keep it in play. That might do. We're into the first of 4 minutes of stoppage time. Tony Gustafsson alongside his compatriot Jens Fjellström, the assistant coach, and Mel Andriata, assistant coach who for so long in his tenure was the eyes and ears in Australia. She took charge of the under-23 squad, the Asian Women's Championship. And 4 wins in a row for them now in a couple of minutes to be confirmed to end 2022, which of course started with such heartbreak for the side and that early exit from the Asian Cup. Still looking for that second Asian Cup win after 2010. And the likes of a teenage Claire Polkinghorne and Sam Kerr and Kaya Simon, Lydia Williams, the youngsters as they were then, lifted the continental crown. Now, as leaders of this side, they will lead Australia to the World Cup next year.
To say, since being brought in October, Jens Fjellström, his record for the Matildas' results in the last few games has been superb. South Africa win, Denmark, Sweden. So something that he's obviously brought to this Matildas coaching staff has been working.
Balls on the pitch. Andriata trying to get things going quickly. Here's Catley. Kellen Knight. Back with Polkinghorne. Catley again. Nevin. Looks long towards Cromer. Is there time for one more attack? Is there time for one more goal? 31 shots to 5 in favour of the Matildas. For the moment, just the 2 goals to show for it. Catley decides to take matters into her own hands. Crummer's pass is poor. And Nevin's touch, a little fortunate perhaps to find Cooney Cross. Now Polkinghorne with McNamara. To run forward. Still Thailand step up, still organised in defence. This has been a great dress rehearsal for them before their playoff matches as well. Thai football, they're ambitious. We've got Carlos Ramangoza, the former head of the Barcelona Youth Academy, as technical director these days. He also had a spell at the Paris Saint-Germain Youth Academy. He's now technical director of Thai football. And it's all over in Gosford. Sam Kerr and Hayley Rasso with goals either side of the half-time break. Enough to see Australia finish 2022 on the back of 4 consecutive victories. It was dominant in the display, if not on the score sheet. Thailand, to their credit, were courageous and fought and fought and fought right to the final whistle, but in the end, the gulf in class just too great for the Matildas. Back in Gosford for the first time in 11 years. And in the winner's circle once again. It's finished here at Central Coast Stadium. Australia 2, Thailand 0. Okay, well now we have Sam Kerr, who's with Neve Owens down on the sidelines. Neve.
Creating so many opportunities and not seeing the rewards on the scoreboard.
Yeah, it is, but we need to get better at this part. So it's a good challenge. That's why we played the two different teams this camp, and it was a good challenge. And yeah, we need to be better, but these are the challenges we want.
Well done tonight.
Great, thank you.
Challenges for the Matildas side, and challenges meant a good victory here for the Matildas by 2-0.